Prepare for trouble.
Make it double.
To open the doors of procrastination.
To unite all people in exultation.
We make it spicy but not on cooked stoves.
We extend our reach to the stars and above.
Lois.
Bit.
Curted carrots blast off at the speed of light.
Surrender now, or prepare to fight.
That's right.
Woo! College poses significant challenges. From meeting deadlines to figuring out what is going on in poli-sci class to managing your monthly budget, we are going to explore the do's and don'ts of college life to help you gain perspective from two 2As who can help give us advice on how they've managed so far.
Sheesh.
Hello everyone.
That's a very, very serious intro. Welcome to
Cultured Carrots, a podcast under Verbaminent. And today's episode is a little bit special, I would say.
Yes.
Because we are the host and the guest at the same time.
Yes, because we have with us one of our writers. So thank you very much for being
Please
here.
introduce yourself,
Yes.
by the way.
Yes, I'm Shania and I write for Verbaminent.
You were
Pretty
trapped into
excited to
this.
be here. No, I'm excited to be here. I want
Yes.
to
So the idea today is to have a list of do's and don'ts. Maybe some like sharing some advice, not necessarily advice, but like what you know when you have a conversation with your friend, you're like, how do you manage your budget? And then you compare, and you have a list of things you should not do. We will provide you see here do's and don'ts. We will provide a list of don'ts right now, so then you can have some do's for your own life. Yeah, and the idea is to start a bit with
Lectures.
Yeah, lectures, because I think that's very hard. Everybody's always like looking at other people in class, who's copying, who's taking notes, from whom can I steal notes?
Yeah, exactly. I literally have like notes on my notes about ask John, Jill to give
Yes.
you notes or ask someone else. Thank you, John. Please give me your notes.
Yes, I mean, I'm very sorry that I'm John Jill, you're not in ECOSOC, because like your notes are very good and sometimes I miss them. But yeah, for example, what's the way, like, how do you have any tips on how to follow class, for example? Things you think that actually help you to retain more information?
Okay, it will sound very old school, but take notes on paper, guys. That's what I decided to do from this year, and it changes a lot, I think. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, it changes a lot. It changes a lot, I think.
Wait, you told before, I don't know if this is true, can you confirm that you take paper notes? Because otherwise you get thirsty.
Yeah, this is true. I have a problem with water in my body, so my eyes are very dry each single time. So I decided to just stop with screen.
Okay, well,
this
Liz,
year.
you have a blue screen.
No, I don't.
Glasses, so
I don't. That's my
I
future
kind of-
investment.
Yeah, just a little tip. I struggle with looking at the screen for long hours, and it turns out it's because I didn't have the blue screen protection.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get the blue screen
Yeah.
Strongly
protection.
recommended. There is one, I mean, this is not...
Self-ambassador.
Yes, as self-ambassador, I say get the blue screen protection. Actually, there is one that this is not paid advertisement, but it's called f.lux, and it's amazing because it like you can select where you are in the word.
Flux.
Yes, and it changes the blue screen filter during the day. So like during the morning or in the afternoon when there is more light, it's less filter. During night, it's higher, and it changes over the day. Amazing.
That's
Strongly
what you have
recommended.
right now, no?
Yes. When I took my TOEFL exam, the guy disabled it, and I couldn't see anything. It was like, it's so gross.
No.
Yes. But yeah, honestly, for me, if I have to give advice on this regard, is to allow yourself to sleep when the class is not interesting. Because if you allow yourself not to be concentrated when the class is not worth your concentration, then you know you have to be concentrated when the class is worth your attention. And this way also you're sending a political
Okay.
message to the teacher.
I know.
Because
Political message. What kind
Yes,
of political message?
because if I'm sleeping there, it means you're doing your job wrong, because this is quite useless.
Or maybe I partied too much the last night,
No,
Yeah, no,
maybe that's the
we'll
case
talk
as
about
well.
that. We'll talk about that. And do you guys have like a schedule, or like do you think scheduling helps you organize with stuff?
Well, for me, I do make a list of things to do the first thing in the morning, just to have a sense of how my day is going to look like. But I do filter it a lot. It changes, if I have a meeting that I was unaware of, like obviously I would need to move studying or doing problem sets that had originally planned for that hour to a different hour, to another time. And I think that's that should be allowed, and you shouldn't feel bad about it. So, but yeah, how do you guys manage?
Me at the beginning of each semester, like I make up a routine. I have a very detailed list of like what I should do each single day, like what reading, what I should print or I should do, or like what work, what homework things I have to do. But you know, it's just to reassure myself, because at the end I never respected, like those little breaks I take in the music room or just talking with people. Yeah, my music room buddies. You know that like it's very time consuming, and I always end up not doing the things I wrote.
Very sad.
So yeah, I don't.
True.
No, I don't have a list of things to do. I tend to usually I have days where, like, for example, Sunday is the day when you rush the history reading notes assignment that it's due at 6 p.m. So in the morning I do that, and then I don't know, on Monday then I do one class, and then on Tuesday another class readings. But then as we go over the semester, I kind of tend to lose track of that, because it's you have assignments and everything. But no, I mean, I do sometimes have study plans. For example, for breaks, I always do, but then I never respect it. Like, I've never respected any of my students.
It's very hard to be diligent in some way.
I think because it's, for me,
Struggle.
like, I change it so often that it's not worth writing it down, because whenever I feel like 1 hour I decide, okay, I will do this, and then the next hour I just change my mind and do something else. So I don't know, it's just I'm not very good at this, honestly.
No, I think it's nice to know that I'm not the only one who's constantly changing about my schedule.
Yeah, and actually about, changing stuff. We had to change today because we are, as you can see,
the place, like, we're not on campus. It's the holidays and the campus is closed.
Surprisingly, I mean, as you can see, because as always, we remind you, our episodes are also on YouTube, edited by our marvelous editor, Ashrey. Thank you very much. A round of applause. But we're here, we're in Dock City instead, as you can hear from the vending machine background noise that's going on in the background. And that's another thing, like places, right? What is the place you feel most comfortable study into? Like, or is like a place that you would recommend because of its characteristics and stuff? Makes you more productive?
I have none of them, because my brain doesn't like to study anywhere, so I'm not feeling comfortable studying anywhere. The library is very stressful, I think, at the beginning. So many people studying, right? And all these people in the library, you guys look so serious. Like, it's very impressive. So
libraries, I don't know, a bit stressful. I went to the Paris library, and everyone was like and not a word. Like, in our library people scream, just people talk and everything. You always have that group of people that go in one of the room thinking it's soundproof when it's clearly not.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, I don't like library either. I think house is the best because it allows you to get distracted when you need to. So it's much better.
House, me, I cannot study at home because I just want to sleep when I'm at my place. My place is just so good, that I just want to sleep. So I'm struggling. My life is a struggle, basically.
It's so sad.
No, I understand why.
I think, because you have to know, Shania has read this marvelous book from the smartest people in the world, i.e. people at Columbia. So what do they say about this?
Well, it's actually a book called How to Get Straight A's. From people who've but the thing that makes this book different is that it's written by actual undergrad students and not like some professor who's asking you to, I don't know, memorize long texts, which do not actually end up happening. But yeah, they did advise to sort of have a distinction between where you study and where you sleep, and it's good for your mental health, and that you would be more motivated. I've yet to try it out. Yeah. But yeah, whenever you have like a problem set and you're bound to procrastinate, because you're like, there is nothing you can do to fix procrastination. Like, you will procrastinate. Like, this is part of life. It's part of being human. But maybe going to a cafe that you really like or rewarding yourself helps to sort of like get you started on that nasty problem set.
Honestly, I think problem sets are actually easier to do than like
what?
Because
no,
because I mean I'm biased because I'm an EcoSoc student, but like studying like writing an essay is much harder because you have no idea what to do, right?
True. Yeah,
problem set, you just go there. You may be spending, I don't know, 48 hours on it because you know you're not getting it right, but you know what you have to do in the end. Whereas with essays, it's just in
Yes,
the air.
that's
You
true.
never know.
That's so true. I was doing physics when I was in high school, and I used to hate that at the end of high school. I was like, I'm done with physics, never again in my life. And then I entered Sciences Po, and I had to do like pol sci essays, or political philosophy essay. And that's the first time in my life that I missed physics, and I was like,
No,
okay, maybe
no,
physics
no.
was better.
No. I mean, I love maths, but physics, no, I
No.
hate it.
No?
Physics is just maths spoiled, but like the theoretical.
No, that's not
I don't
true.
know. I feel like
Physics
it
is
made
so
more sense.
interesting.
Yeah, it made
Yeah,
more sense
it's like
to me.
literally
Math
learning
doesn't
about.
make any sense to me.
It's learning about like your environment. Physics are so cool.
Math
like-
is
No,
so
no, no.
dry.
yes.
No.
Okay.
I will not. no.
Anyway, like this is not the
No, but
debate.
talking about actually you mentioned coffees, right? Like how you go to a coffee to study. What are actually the best coffees you think here in the places you would recommend to go to study or to have a date with someone? Also, if you want to learn about dates, you can listen to our previous episodes. We have so much information on that: how to date, how to give sexy looks to people.
Okay.
I'm
So nice. I mean,
Yes.
Yes, I don't know if it's a good place to study, but I think it's a really cute place. It's Les Yeux d'Elsa. Please,
oh,
guys.
yes, I've been there.
Yeah, I
The
think it's
eyes
really.
of Elsa.
Yes, I think it's really
I
cute.
thought it was Elsa's eyes, but yeah.
Is it the same thing?
Is it the same
It's
thing?
the same thing, no?
Yeah, it's the same
That-
thing.
not
I
not
don't
the
know,
one
my-
A Elsa.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I recommend their mint tea.
Yes.
If you
Les
really
Yeux
are
d'Elsa.
dying of thirst, the mint tea is the way to go.
Mint tea, that's good.
Although-
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, Cargo Cafe. Cargo Cafe is not bad as well. And I went to Columbus to write my third year application.
Columbus. What?
Columbus Cafe.
Ah, okay. I
Yes.
see.
I love their cheesecake. You can go.
Ah, nice. Okay, so wow, we have kind of went from
Yeah,
one thing to another.
Yeah. that's true.
But let's get to something that everybody really cares about, which is money, budget. You know,
Oh.
it's safe to say this as economics students. I'm not really that
Oh.
good at budgeting, actually.
Yeah.
No one was expecting this. But do you have a budget? Do you, for example, for groceries and stuff, or do you just wing with it? Like, as long as I don't finish my money, it's okay.
I'm between the two, I would say, because like a lot of people are going grocery shopping once a week and things like that. But me, I'm not. Like, I might go twice in a month or like 3 times in a month, but like not so like with a structure, like that day at that time I need to go. No, I just kind of freestyle. But I think I'm good for now. I don't spend too much money, so it's fine.
And what do you think is your recipe to prevent impulse buying? Because I think that's a big problem. When you just go in the supermarket and you're like, I buy this, and then you have so much stuff you don't need. And the bag you brought is too small, which is, I think, the worst thing ever.
Yeah, tell me about it when the bag is too small. Well, if you're like having the veggie basket, I would just say
Don't buy
budget. Don't buy vegetables. Just
You'll
don't.
never finish the
No.
veggie basket anyway.
Do
so.
not buy the Brussels sprouts for €1. It's tempting. Just don't do it. You're not gonna
Do
be
you
able to
buy
finish
them?
it. Yeah, occasionally.
Wow.
Occasionally.
So
But honestly, just don't get it. Like if you're having the big basket, especially, you have more than enough vegetables to last you for 2
Wait, do you
weeks.
have like a big basket for just for you?
No, I have the smaller one just for me,
okay,
and I'm
okay.
already struggling.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I have
yeah,
a
it's
backlog
a
of
nice
vegetables.
level.
You know all the roots? I don't know what to do with the roots.
Oh my
like,
gosh,
there's
yes.
so many. Yeah,
And
but I,
the onslaught of carrots and potatoes, I'm like, I don't eat this much carrots and potatoes.
Make
yeah.
a list as well before going grocery shopping.
That's
Very
true.
important.
That's true. And
So-
remember, I feel like you should think of yourself as someone who doesn't have eyes, who doesn't have ears. You have nothing. Like you go in the supermarket and you just go for the things you need. Because especially right now, there is a new supermarket close to my place, and it's enormous, and there is so much stuff popping out, and there is so much Italian stuff as well.
Lidl.
Yeah,
For people-
they didn't pay for us, so we will
Oh.
never say their name. No, I'm joking. Yeah, there is a Lidl close to my house that's new, but there is so much stuff I would like to buy just seeing it, but I know I don't need it, so I think like ignore every signal the supermarket is sending and just go for what you need. Maybe shopping online it's easier, like the Auchan pick up and go.
I think I don't know. I have a big issue with like doing the groceries online. I don't know. Doing things online whereas you can do them like straight away. Come on. It's like taking notes,
Grandma.
Yeah, exactly. On your notebook. Please, guys.
Does doing shopping online make you thirsty as well?
Yes, exactly. Because I stare at screen, etc. So
And actually, then what? Let's say you manage to save some money, or like you manage to not buy 30 packs of waffles from Lidl because you see they're so good. They're actually very good.
Yes.
But there is so much plastic because everyone is individually packed, so not good. But let's say you actually manage to control your money. Do you save some for like trips or things like that? Or do you have any tips on like how to control your money to save for what you want to actually buy? Or
Well, honestly, during my first semester, it was a bit hard to sort of figure out how to budget. Like, I would just buy way too much food and it would go to waste sometimes. But I think like halfway through the semester, you kind of get a hang of things. And yeah, I try to save some amount that I get and use it for little trips. I think it's possible to do so. Yeah. What about you, Louis?
Me, I would qualify myself as a natural saver. I don't spend a lot of money. Like I used to hate spending money. So I just don't spend that much money, and like at the end I always have like some money left. So if I want to buy extra stuff and things like that, it's very good. It's very good. Be a natural saver.
yeah, okay. I mean, I still don't get exactly what that means. You just like
No,
you're
you just-
there
you just-
and boom,
no.
you saved money.
Yeah, you just don't spend money. You just don't spend. I don't know how. And plus, I work as well.
Yes, you're the president of the library.
Not president, manager. I'm not Sandrine, not yet. Maybe in some years, but
I mean, if you become Sandrine, you just stop working. It's fine. It's very
yeah,
easy.
that's true. You just go on holidays the week where student really needs you. That's basically what she's doing.
And once you're done with your groceries, your budgeting, do you eat out? What's like your favorite places here in Le Havre to eat out? Is there any?
You know?
I tried going out for Indian food, but
Ah.
it was subpar. I mean,
Were you
Yeah.
sad?
it was really expensive,
Yes.
and it wasn't. Yeah, no, don't do it.
Yeah, I agree. I think that if I were in Rome, maybe I would have like problems of like eating out and stuff. But here, there is literally like, especially where I live, it's only like tacos places, and I don't really like it that much.
Oh.
So
If you want to eat, guys, go to like the place where I live. It's the Quartier Saint-François. Like there are literally 6 crêperies around my place. No, crêpes are so
yeah,
good.
but you can make them. The thing is that at least
no,
for me,
no,
I
it's
really love cooking.
It's
And you
never
can-
the same.
You can make them just
It's-
as good
no,
at
it's
home
never
without
the
paying
same. I
100
totally
euros.
disagree. I totally disagree. No.
No.
He
Honestly,
cannot
cook
make-
home. Cook home is much better. It's more fun. It's better for the environment, and it's so much like it's like when you cook your food yourself and you see it's so good. It's so nice.
It is. I have to agree with that.
Yes, I mean,
But
of
no
course,
one is as talented as you guys. I'm sorry.
No.
I really like eating. So.
we had on the show a very nice chef 2 episodes
Oh.
ago.
Mr.
the-
Guo.
Eh?
Mr. Guo.
No, we had.
Oh, Zahir.
Yes.
Zahir,
Yeah.
With the bus in bistro.
Yes, Bus and Bistros.
We should have a cook-off with like everybody that claims to be. We should have a master chef on campus. That
Oh,
would be so
Dude, that
cool.
would be so fun. Yeah.
Yes. If you are a nice cook, just hit us up at theverbermanentpodcast@gmail.com. We will host the Verbermanent Master Chef where we will reserve the right to just throw your plate away if it's so. It needs to be very good. Can we cook on campus? Actually, no, I don't think we can.
No, I don't think so. But I would be really down to participate in that MasterChef if we ever have one.
No, I think it's a good idea. I think this podcast created a nice new show, new tradition for Salesforce. So we will do a cooking show.
Master Chef.
Yes.
Master Chef.
And so now we get to like the final part of the podcast, which is something actually we already talked about in the past, which was about partying and stuff. But today we want to focus more on how to, balance your life with parties, because I think like we all have to make trade-offs most of the time between sleeping and going to parties.
Yeah.
At least I have to, because on Saturday I always have to wake up very early. Do you do that too? Do you think there is a trade-off between like having a nice healthy life where you go to sleep and partying, or do you manage to do both things?
I mean, there is a trade-off that you need to find, obviously, and I think it also depends on your priorities. When you're a first-year student, I feel like, you feel a little bit obliged to go to parties because, like, if you don't go to that party, you're invited, like, you will just look like the very not sociable person. That
Everybody will hate you for
the
sure.
nerd and things like that. So, you have kind of the social pressure. But I think in second year, especially when you're doing a shit ton of things, like me, like I think I'm the best example in this case because I just have so many things to do. I think listening to your body, and when you don't want to go to party, it's fine. Like you just sleep. Please sleep. But then after, of course, it's important to go to parties because like you see people and outside of like the campus context, and I think it's quite important.
Yeah, and to be honest, like there is so many people at parties that I don't think people notice if you're not there. Like not you specifically,
yes,
like people in
thank you.
general.
yeah, that's true.
At least when we do party at our place, so cool. Da, 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 da.
Yes.
Yes. No, someone here is very angry at me because they claim I've never invited to my house, but
Yes,
I'm quite
I
sure
swear I have never been to your house.
I will check the
Pietro,
WhatsApp chats.
I think I can remember if I have been to your house.
Yes, actually, the joke's
Yeah.
on you because we got fined twice. So I don't think we will do any
Oh,
more parties at
no.
our place.
Can't find
No.
yikes. Okay.
No, we will do it probably. We just need to wait a bit for the water to cool. Because I think that as long as someone different goes to take the fine, we don't have to pay more than the basic price. And if there is 70 people and the fine is like 68, then it's like €1 per person more or less. So it's but even though a lot of people don't pay,
Yes,
so
that's
you
true.
should pay for the fines of the parties you go to. It's very important. And talking about parties, we can close this episode with a very romantic final statement. What was your best midnight? I mean, it cannot be as long as the sun was down. It can be okay. Maybe afternoon memory, midnight memory, morning memory right before the sun was up.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
Do you have one? Go for it.
No.
Yeah, go for it, Pietro. Come on.
No, why
You're
me?
probably
No,
dying to
but
tell us.
I'm the bad example because I mean I do have a lot of nice memories
Yeah,
in
he
Le Havre.
doesn't care about us basically. He doesn't have any good memories.
But
with
I'm
his
sorry,
friends
the best, at least last year, best night memory. The best night was when Italy won the European Championship. Because I mean, everybody was on the street. It was so nice. But technically, I don't think that counts because it was not in. I think you wanted to know memories in Le Havre, so maybe you should go for this.
People after this podcast, people really will think I'm a grandma. Like for me, the best night memory is like the really chill night where you drink tea and eat cookies.
Do you
And
do
watch,
you do you knit as well, like a nice jumper?
No, like and you just chat for like hours with your friends. Like you just talk about everything and laugh very hard. Sorry, I'm a boring person.
catch up on episodes.
Yeah.
Eat
Yes.
Ben Jerry's.
Yes, catch an episode of Too Hot to Handle.
God,
Third season, very nice. A lot of coup de théâtre.
I would have thought you said Love is Blind.
What?
Love is Blind.
Love is Blind? What? Is it a
Yeah,
series?
it's like a
show.
blind date experiment.
Yeah.
Nice. No, I
Sorry,
like.
I won't be able to participate in that conversation. I have no cinematographic references.
No, I like to see. Especially, I like to see the bodies of Too Hot to Handle. So no, I.
Okay.
Okay, very nice. That's the end of today's episode.
Yeah, I will now go to jail.
You're cancelled. You're cancelled, Pete.
But yes, it is the end of the episode. Actually,
Yes.
thank you.
Hope it was useful for the 1As. I don't know if it was useful or
Yeah,
not. but-
Honestly,
we will.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
we actually,
refreshing.
we came up with an idea. We will do it. We will do an episode with 2As on civic internship. It's going to come out in the next few weeks. So you guys, especially 1As, can, if you have to choose your internship, be like, oh, what can I do? What can I not do? Is this a good place? We will have like a kind of like experience sharing thing. So you can like learn a bit some cool places you might want to go to. And I think that can be cool. So
Yeah.
stay tuned for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And thank you very much, Shania.
No,
Thank you very much.
Louis
Writing.
and Pietro, for
Yes.
giving your intake. I was very curious to know.
Thank you very much for coming. Remember, if you want to join our show, you can. Of course, you can hit us up, write an email. I don't think everyone has. I think no one's ever checked the email of
Yeah.
Vermanen. So, but you can follow on Instagram as well. If you write there, we actually see the verbemanen.pod. And that's everything. Thank you very much for joining,
Yes.
and see you next week, next Wednesday.
Bye bye, guys.
Bye bye. Actually, no. You thought the episode was over, but no, there is something else. You,
are back.
yes, because I was told that the people here, not me, had other things to say. So go ahead.
No, he's just talking too much and like he's not reading the script, so
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is making things very complicated.
There
no,
you
we
go.
just skipped a question I feel like was very important for 1As like that are listening to us, like the whole part about like time managing and like
And-
burnout and
yes.
things like that.
Yes.
Not
So
to be
do you guys have any tips on how you manage your time, or like how you allocate this time slot for your clubs, or like this time
Yeah.
to cooking? Like, do you have a schedule of your life? And I just
I
made
will
already.
Yeah, I mean, did you have like a plan before the semester? Like, did you like plan some things out before the semester started?
For what?
At all?
Before the semester started, I was already captain of 3 clubs, so I was screwed already. I didn't
So
have the
popular,
choice. No.
so much
This
things
is
to
not
do.
my choice. I know,
I'm
okay.
basically like Macron. I run
For
the
all
country.
those people that don't know, like, I didn't choose the captaincy of 2 of those clubs, okay? So yeah, I've been designated. So I need to assume now, but it's fine. Yeah, basically, I don't have any schedule because my whole life is a mess.
Yeah, no, but I think for burnout, I will say 2 things that can
Burnout.
help. Yeah, the first one, no, I mean, people will not like what I'm going to say, and I think it's a thing that people love to do here in Sciences Po, and that is to say no. I mean, even when you took the commitment of stuff, I understand that it's very irritating because a lot of people did it to me as well. We're like, oh, I will do this, don't worry, yes, yes, and then they don't. But I mean, I understand that sometimes you don't really know what it means to take that commitment. So if you overdid it, it's fine. Like, you can just say no and just stop before you are your health is like affected by that. And I mean, it's okay. Like, you just learn, and like next time you will not take that commitment when you know you cannot take it. I did it as well, and I'm sorry for the people I stood up because of this. But now I try to
Public apologies.
no, but now I know, and I try to make sure that this doesn't happen. And when it happens, it's okay to be wrong about this. It's fine. Just don't do it with don't say to everyone yes, 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 and then not do stuff. That's very bad.
Yeah.
And also cook your food in advance. I think you cook big bags of food.
Yes,
That's so
100%. Because like there is always this moment, you know, in the month where it's a crisis, like the ultimate crisis. Like, you don't have anything to eat, and you just end up eating
Yeah.
biscuits or things like, or fruits or things like, because you just don't have anything to eat anymore. So yeah, I think cooking in advance is very good. Cook for a lot of people.
Yeah. How
Yeah,
many
and
days
then
in
save
advance
it.
though? How many days in advance?
I mean, usually for me, I just take. I cook usually as big as possible, and
Yes.
then it will just last 3 or 4. Like, for lunch, 3 or 4 days, things that take longer time. Like, I don't know.
When you
kale or
just
stuff.
feel like cooking, cook, but like cook for like in big proportions.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
there is-
that's the trick.
There is no point in cooking for one night. Like, for example, if you're cooking dinner, why not just cook lunch instead as well and just double the portions? It's so
You
saves
might
so much time and
you
money.
might eat like leeks for 3 days in a row, but like
No,
at
no,
least
no.
it's good for your health, you know.
Yeah, I've been eating cabbage for like 1 week. So yeah.
Just cabbage
okay.
and rice?
Eh?
This cabbage and rice?
No, cabbage as my side. Then I have
Okay.
so much nice stuff. And then before the episode is actually over, one last thing you wanted to share with us.
Your best midnight
Yes.
memory.
Midnight memory.
Yes.
No, it's fine. Yes, they are worried because the camera is off, but it's not like this extra part is just for the podcast listeners. not for
Okay,
the-
okay.
Okay. Like honestly, my best memories were just spontaneous like trips to the beach and
Yes.
Wow,
yes,
wow,
yes.
yeah.
When-
just spontaneous
Yes,
out of
that's
nowhere,
so
close to
true.
midnight, and you're just
That's
chilling with
true.
your friends.
It was
It's
even
one of the
better
best.
when the weather was a little warm.
When you were not blew away
A
by the
little-
wind.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's true.
No,
but,
you know,
like,
honestly, that's probably one of my best memories. It was with oh my god siblings. Because
yeah.
like we were adopted by these 3A now, and like we were 5. We were 5 sisters.
Wow. Such a
And
big family.
yes, and we just went to the beach, but like it was a day of storm, like legit storm, like you know storm and like storm where it literally like
Yes.
blew things away and things like that, and it was very scary, but it was very cool. We felt like in dystopic post-apocalyptic movies, so it was very nice.
Okay, so I guess now we can.
Yes, now it's the
Thank you
end.
guys for listening. And,
Yes.
yeah, I won't repeat everything that you said. Please
You already know.
subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go follow us on Instagram, Spotify, Google Podcasts, blah blah. blah.
List them all. List them all.
I don't know that. I don't know that.
No, it's so on so many platforms. I don't even
Yes, we're everywhere, guys.
know. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. So
Okay.
see you next week.
See
and
you
bye bye.
guys. Bye bye. Take
Bye.
care.